Lynn. Hi, everybody. I am so excited that you are here. No matter what brought you here to check out the brand Amare, the first ever mental wellness company. If someone just invited you, if you've been evaluating the products, or maybe you're just a little curious about our story, we are really, really grateful you are here. And we pray this gives some hope to whatever area of your life that you are looking to improve. This brand is a rare and beautiful opportunity. So my name is Alex Heideman, and I am so excited because I've never done this before, but I get to have my beautiful oldest daughter. You want to say hi?
Hi,
And tell them who you are.
my name is Scarlett Heideman.
This is Scarlett Heideman. And how old are you?
8.
She's 8 years young, and Scarlett and I had this really amazing opportunity to be a part of this brand from day one. I'm an Amari leader here, and I helped launch this company. I have over 12 years in the industry of social selling, network marketing. I was raised in it and took advantage of it then, and didn't realize that then when I became a mom that I loved how I was raised and the lifestyle it gave, and I just craved that when I became a mom. And I'm really passionate about guiding families that really want to improve their lifestyle of freedom of income, freedom of multiple streams of income, freedom of time, and flexibility, because they grow up too fast.
I don't grow up too fast.
It does. You feel like it doesn't now, but trust me, it does. So Scarlett and I are going to tell you why, though, we're still here 6 years later with the brand Mari Global, and really why we fell in love with it in the beginning. So you were how old when we first started taking the products?
3 and 2 because I had very bad eczema.
Yes. She was around 2 or 3, and she had terrible eczema, autoimmune. We found later that this eczema was an autoimmune issue, a gut issue, and we tried everything.
We had lots of pills in the drawer and
juices and supplements and creams,
creams.
bath salts.
That did not help.
What did you love to eat when you were little? You still do sometimes. I mean, you do now too. What's like your favorite food?
Mac and cheese.
Dairy sent her in a flare up. And so we had like food elimination. We tried everything, right? For years. And then it wasn't until Amari came along and we learned about this gut brain science that we'll talk about in a little bit. And in under 2 months, you had no more eczema.
That
right?
was nice.
And what was it was nice. What was it like when you had it? When you had those?
It was really itchy and so it was like on the back of my legs. So whenever I folded my knees up, that kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Because it was really itchy.
Yeah, and we couldn't do swimming. We couldn't do fun kid things, right? So then after that, now 6 years later,
I've none.
You've never had a comeback. You've never had a flare up. You can have dairy, reintroduce things. Okay, and mac and cheese. Now that you're older, we still take it every morning, right? Just so that we have a healthy, growing gut and mind. Now, why do you still love taking it? Now you're trying sports, school's maybe getting a little more challenging.
That challenging.
Not yet. Do you love it for what?
I like the chewables because those taste sour, and I take them with water, and that's what I like most about them because they taste nice and sour, and I like that.
They taste awesome, don't they? They're like a sweet tart, and that's our kids' multi. And then we also love it for if maybe there's something nervous, or right, we'll take some mood. And now you're getting to the age where you take both kids and adult, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually every morning I take the kids
chewable. Yep.
Yeah, chewable, and the adult mood and the
Yep, adult mood,
and
focus,
and
sync
sync.
for your immune system. Yep, for school.
I just swallow them, so it's quick.
You do. Yeah, now you've gotten to that. Now you've gotten to swallow them and grow with it. And that's the nice thing of that. We can customize it so that as you age,
you
can
don't
always
have to
go.
take Amari just for eczema. You can
Right.
take it for like leukemia or
mental health. You're the best. You don't. And we're going to talk about that. All the things that you can take it for. What do you love, Mom, having this as a part of our home? Like, why do you love Amari?
The trips.
The trips.
Because one trip, I got to make bikes.
Yeah, what's really cool.
In Mexico, gotta go in swimming pools, which that was fun.
You did. This was right after your eczema completely repaired, and I was so nervous to take her because I wanted her to experience the pools and the oceans, but her eczema had been so bad, we didn't know if she could swim. And right before this, our kids' happy juice, that we call it now, came out, and you were able to swim. And what's so amazing is when you work really hard at serving people in Amare and offering them these solutions, they reward you. So you get to go on trips, but you also do really good things on the trips. So Scarlett got to make bikes for kids in an orphanage, and we got to give it to them. Wasn't that so cool?
My other sister Hazel got to go to Panama.
Yep.
And for an orphanage.
We worked at a school.
Yeah, school, and they're little kids, and
and we helped them. Yeah,
that was fun. Well, I wasn't there, but it looked fun.
Yes, we took you to one and your sister to one. Yeah, and what an experience, right? If we get to be healthy and share this gift to others, we also get to do good around the world, right? And I love that. And we'll talk a little bit more about the lifestyle and how that happens later. But thank you so much for sharing your story with us. You're the best. I love you.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Scarlet Bug. She is the sweetest. She's the best.
Let me take a chair.
I'm good. Thank you. And if there is any other parents out there, or grandparents, or aunts, uncles, whatever your role is, and today our agenda is going to be a focus on kids' health, but really just kind of a full overview of what we have to offer as the opportunity. But if you heard our story and it resonates with you, the worst thing that at any situation or journey you're on in your health is feeling stuck, right? And that's where we were. We were at a point of, we had tried everything, and we had a lot of resources and smart people around us in the wellness world, and we were stuck. And so today, if you're feeling stuck in any area of that, we want to help you with what is here. And so to paint that picture, I fell in love with this industry, like I said, when I went to school, and I realized how much I was going to pay for school, and how then getting out of school, I was stuck with all of this debt. I also wanted to be have that flexibility and be a mom, but contribute toward my family, and not have the rat race and the true scam. A true scam in a lifestyle to me is having only 3 hours with your family to get your home together, your family together, a meal together, and start it all over again. And so I found that the opportunity that fit my lifestyle for time, freedom, and flexibility, and I was able to contribute, was in social selling, affiliate marketing, network marketing. And it's so incredible when you can see the comparison in sales. I mean, look at the NFL, the music industry, the movie industry. This is what the industries we are up against and compared, and yet we go above and beyond them. We are a $179.3 billion industry worldwide in sales. And so here's what makes us stand alone specifically in this industry. It's an incredible industry, and there is that number of sales for a couple of reasons. One, we get to have really, really quality products because the people are sending the message, right? We don't have to spend on all of that advertising. We get to pay the people who are doing the service. Here's what makes us so special. Why mental wellness is the perfect opportunity. Mental wellness market size is projected to reach up to over 280 billion by 2030. It's mainstream conversation right now. It's everywhere. However, it's just the beginning. We're the leader in the market. We are trademarked as the first ever mental wellness company. Everyone else is playing catch up and 10 steps behind because we started this conversation before the pandemic, before people were really realizing they needed tools to take care of their mental health. They were open to natural ones, and we already had this platform creative. It's a massive market. Everyone needs mental wellness. There is no like narrow target, right? Because everyone has mental health, even our children, and everyone wants to talk about it. Even in mainstream media, there is a social shift and a cultural change around this conversation when people that we look up to, famous actors, singers, athletes, have come out and stated that they're maybe at the top of their game in the physical fitness world. They have access to all of these resources, and yet they struggle with mental health too, right? So why? Why is this happening? And again, for us leading this category of the most relevant topic in wellness, here's where our stats are now because we have a track record behind us. We're almost a 6-year-old company. We brought in strategic business investors. We have brand new billionaire David Chung as our CEO, and he is a billionaire with a heart. And we are so grateful to have him because it allows us to grow at a rapid pace that we need to because it's such a relevant topic. We've opened in over 50 countries. And even with a pandemic, we have 100% year growth year over year. So here's what makes us stand alone different, doing something rather than just advocating for mental health. I call him Uncle Sean because we've been here since the beginning. We have gotten to know this brilliant, brilliant man with a heart of gold. And Dr. Sean Talbot is truly the brains and the unicorn of magic behind all of our products. He is our chief science officer at Amare. He's a leading expert in mental wellness and how your microbiome bacteria in your gut affects your mental wellness. He's written numerous books, has had years and years of experience in this, and he's so sought after. He has been the first to market with products, the gut-brain axis system, the first ever quad biotic for fat loss, our hormone balancing supplements for him and her, and more to come. Here is just a list of awards and accomplishments. And I think what I get so proud of and so excited for is that we could have just stopped with our flagship product that we'll get into in just a minute of what's the best place to start if you're brand new here. What is the best place to start? And back in 2018, we won awards for that. What is the best place for somebody to start, whether they have gut issues, autoimmune issues, mental wellness issues, right? Whatever, what is the best place? We won an award for that. And then we came back with our mood supplement and he won an award for that. And then we won for our kids line and startup product of the year and Edge, another product a year, and our Fit, another product. And so it just keeps getting better and better. And we owe that all to Dr. Sean. And what's exciting for an opportunity standpoint, if you're open to an opportunity, entrepreneurship, and business, is that this isn't just a one-stop shop, that we will own the mental wellness market. And we named ourselves Amare Global from the beginning because we knew we'd be a household brand. And this just proves it. So like Scarlett shared, this is not just for eczema. What I loved about this is that this was truly getting to the root cause of health and wellness, where we had grown up on a premier supplement line, growing a lot of our own foods, exercising. And so this wasn't a foreign world to us, but we were still struggling with IBS and gut issues and bloating. And we saw a lot of babies being born with colic and acid reflux. And we saw all of these anxiety meds and people that were physically fit and high-end business owners, entrepreneurs, high performers, and they had to go on Xanax, Zoloft, right? And so, because they just didn't know. And so what I loved here was we saw true results because we were getting to the root cause with our happy juice. No matter if you're, dealing with gut issues or mental wellness issues, happy juice is an amazing place to start. It's simple, it's delicious, it's a powder, you mix in water, and you can take it on the go. So many people struggle with hormones, right? Hormones from teens and developing to infertility to postpartum to menopause and that post baby term, right? And just like Scarlett was saying with our Happy Kids line, a lot of kids deal with, now get slapped with ADD meds and attention and focus and struggling with gut issues themselves, but they don't come and share that with us, right? They don't say, Mom, I'm really anxious today. It comes out in vomiting, tummy aches, temper tantrums. It comes out in skin issues, no sleep. Scarlett was twirling her hair at night and having hair loss. And so it comes out in other ways when really it's all a common root cause. And so this is where we're very innovative in our products. And this is truly the missing link to just get started. Because mental wellness is such a multifactorial approach, then adding in good diet, physical fitness, and the 5 layers that make up mental wellness, you have to start feeling good. You have to start feeling like yourself first, right? To do all of those other good things. And you can put them in place. And this is such a great place to start. Here's one, a beautiful mom. I love Justina on Happy Juice results. Anxiety was her normal state, right? Who here settles for normal for feeling tense, overwhelmed, anxious, bloating, cortisol all over, your stress hormone, right? Always felt overwhelmed, burnout and stress. My heart was racing. Monkey mind was always before bed. That all stopped once I started using Happy Juice. She found a new calm. She found focus, a million times overproductive. If you are listening and you have been on products, I'd love to hear in the chat what you love about them. Are you on Happy Juice, hormone? What's your little story and testimonial? And if you're not, that's okay. This is totally a safe place. I'd love to hear what you're looking for. Are you looking to improve that constant overwhelm, the burnout? I'd love to see those in the chat. Another one, happy hormones. Struggled horribly with PMS symptoms, laying in bed, curled in a ball all day, horrible mood swings, ridiculously heavy flow, length of cycle was terrible. Whoops. And within her first month of evaluating, her cramps became almost non-existent, no longer interferes with day-to-day, balanced moods, and the flow has lessened now just down to a typical cycle, what it should be in 5 days. This is so common and normal. I truly feel like the boys growing up got stuck with the attention and focus struggles, and girls was the hormones PMS. And now they are struggling, right? They are struggling with fertility. They're struggling with focus and heart complications from meds from later, right? And what's so amazing is that Dr. Sean has taught us you're not stuck. You can reset your gut bacteria. You aren't stuck with it forever. And that's the really beautiful thing. Happy Kids results. And this is what I love too, is that, like we talked about, the kids' products can grow with you. I've loved that I now have something from pregnancy. We are expecting our 3rd in a couple months, that I could feed baby's microbiome, and more to come on that in a couple weeks as well. I'll be covering pregnancy, postpartum nursing. But I've loved that now I have these tools right off the bat, where I didn't with Scarlett for the first couple years. And no matter the age, right? No matter the interest, no matter if they are high-end athletes or they are struggling with extreme anxiety, OCD, whatever the struggle is, repairing that gut-brain connection is something they'll take with them for the rest of their lives. Here is somebody who struggled with just that since the age of 8. She even said she wished she was dead. Worst mom's nightmare. Many struggles through the years, been on so many nutritional supplements, nothing changed until the Amare Kids Fundamentals. And that Kids Fundamentals is just like, it's one powder you mix in water, and it's just like our adult Happy Juice, but our kids version. That is exactly the gut brain access powder and kid system that helped repair Scarlett's eczema. That was the game changer for us. There's a couple other kids products she had talked about, a multi, a mood boost, but it was that gut brain repair that in the kids fundamentals that did it all. And she said, Amare has had a profound impact on my life. It has allowed me to burst out of the shell that was confining me. It has allowed me to experience life to its fullest. Now I am getting incredible opportunities that otherwise would have been impossible for someone like me. I hope Amari can transform your life like it did mine. I love that. So here's the innovation in our products, and now here's the innovation in our opportunity. We are a very specific topic, being mental wellness, and so we love putting people over profit. And in our products and in our opportunity, we are the highest paid in the industry, and we get paid over 8 ways. And so we're just going to talk about some of the basics for them. Now, when I got started with Scarlett, I was a single mama. I was working 3 jobs, and I knew that this was something that my daughter needed. And I later down the road realized how much I needed to, because I was in survival mode and was not truly thriving and showing up as the mom that I knew I was made to be or even wanted to be. And I had that mom guilt, right? And all of the things that come with that. I knew this had to be a part of our life, but it was not a part of my budget at that time. Until I realized in the beginning when we were talking about how relevant this conversation was, that whenever I went to work, all my coworkers were talking about how burned out they were, how fatigued, how they just felt blah, they had a headache, their skin was terrible. And they blew up like a balloon every time they just looked at a chip, right? Or I went to the library or the park, and every mama was just struggling like I had been with Scarlett, with different things that their kids were going through or themselves as parents. And I saw this beautiful, beautiful way to pay it forward, where if I shared with 5 people, just 5, and 5 new people got on one of the packs, the Happy Juice, the kids pack, the hormone pack, I got $500, and I could do that every month by paying it forward to new people. And that was so attractive to me that I could do good and also get my product paid for. That seems like such a win-win. And so that's an amazing place to start. And if you're already just kind of getting some doubt and fear in your mind, like, gosh, I don't even know how I would do that, I'm just checking this out. This is Nikki, beautiful Nikki. We love her. And she did this. She is a leading example of getting her focus on 5, her $500 bonus, by following a really authentic, simple plan and launch that we have to help you share this in a way that's authentic and sharing your story. We have people doing that all the time, every day. So like we said, we're in this amazing industry. We have the highest payout in the industry. And I love that we get to label that right away with still being new, still being the most relevant topic in wellness, and also still being new into the industry as a company, but we get to say we still pay out the highest. Who gets to have it all, right? I love that. So you're probably thinking, okay, I don't have a huge following. What does this look like? I don't, have a huge story. I don't have maybe a clinic. What qualifications do I need? And I love to say none other than showing up as you. We have people from all walks of life attaching this brand to who they are and paying it forward. And that right there, my friends, is all that it takes. We have right away here in the beginning a beautiful mama. As a mom with 3 children, including a special needs child with a rare disease, working a normal job for me is not an option. Not only have these products helped me and my family, but it has helped our budget. I love that. Flexibility is everything, right? Then the next, I was in network marketing for years. I never earned a trip. And within the first few months here, with the combined efforts of my team, I earned $1,000 Visa gift card shopping spree and a trip for 2. It was so fun to take my husband and I on it. I love that. Dr. Rouse, I found these products for me because I needed them as an empty nester. I was feeling lost. My results were so good. My patient's parents, he's a pediatrician, began asking me what could work for them, and we found what did. Do you see all these amazing different walks of life? And Sarah's at the end. Being the president of a $1.4 billion company was what I had known, but it left me with no freedoms. I was skeptical about starting a business. The social timing of the message of mental wellness combined with the supportive community won me over. And now here we are building a legacy, and she has a booming, beautiful business. So I love that we can have all walks of life. We have healthcare professionals, high-end corporate business professionals, stay-at-home moms, military, nurses. The background is limitless because everyone has mental wellness, right? And anybody can share this. I'm sure you're even thinking of 5 coworkers, 5 friends that come to mind right now that are like, gosh, I wonder if they'd be open to this. We also have a really beautiful feature in our opportunity that's called a monthly minimum guarantee. And what I really love about this is you don't take a job without getting paid, right? And so what this does is lock in almost like a salary that when you serve this many people and get to this point in your business, you get paid $1,000, $2,000, $2,500. And this could be something that's additional. It could replace something. It can be something that pays just for groceries and car payment, right? This does not have to be a huge number, or it can. It can really, truly be a lifestyle change and an income replacement. And so I love that we have that feature as well. We have people who earn $1,000 a month for sharing this and attaching this brand into their home. $4,500 a month. Dr. Andrea is a former chiropractor. She was able to replace her part-time income, move across the country to her dream house, homeschool her kids. She sold her practice and she's living the dream. I just adore her. Here's some other perks to this amazing e-commerce business model. We want you to evaluate things for you, and there are no weird customer join fees. We also have amazing promo codes for specials each month, and you get those attached to you as a brand partner if you want to share this opportunity. So no weird join fees. You get all these amazing perks. You get a website, a free app, you get all these $10, you get a $10 off promo code, and we give specials every month as well. There's also an influencer program that we can tap you into as well if you're a content creator. Okay, so like I was saying before too, if you're like, gosh, this sounds great. I'm actually really loving these products and I've wanted to share. I've just been having some fear creep in. Can I? I don't have a huge following or I don't have a huge network. I don't want to send hey girl messages. What? That is perfect. We have the systems and the proven systems to set you up for success. So we have an amazing social media launch for you. We always have support. And so what I love about this is we get to do it on our own time and flexibility. And as a mom, that was everything to me. So I could work from home, but also have the best support in the industry, so I didn't feel alone, and learn from amazing industry leaders. We have tons of trainings, tons of live support and Zooms each week. We have tons of different Facebook groups and resources at your fingertips. Again, we want this to happen quick for you. So we're all about making this duplicatable so that if you don't know this industry, you haven't come from it, or you have, but it wasn't successful for you, that we can duplicate it for fast results and long-term residual income. So here is some more value for you if you're unfamiliar with this industry. You might even be going through tax season right now and thinking, gosh, I wish I actually had that side gig, that additional income stream coming in just for the tax benefits alone. And that's something that we help guide you in, is how to do that working from home. Again, the community of support, the training that saves you thousands, the lifelong friendships and family that this becomes when I get to take my kids on mission trips and service projects and show them work hard and play hard and also service and give back. That to me is everything. And that's where we get to walk our talk, being the mental wellness company, because mental wellness is also a part of service and humility. And so I love that we get to show that to the next generation so that we can rewrite what mental wellness actually is. I love that this is truly my family's own business. I can will this to my kids. I can leave this to my kids. And so it's a business, but without the inventory, without the overhead and the extra costs. So here's some awesome ways to get started and get the best bang for your buck. If you're looking at starting with a lot of product for your family, simply just wanting to evaluate the brand and get very confident and comfortable and familiar with the products, or you're looking to upgrade, you love the products, you're ready to jump all in and share and get some awesome perks with product. That's how I got started. I got the highest pack to evaluate the full brand for my family, and it also came with so many amazing perks. So every time that you enroll somebody, not only do you get paid, but you also get other incentives out of those 8 ways we get paid. And one of them is a trip. And this year's trip is a cruise within Greece. And you automatically, for just purchasing or upgrading with one of our business packs, get points to Greece. And I am so going there. So if that's on your bucket list and you want a free trip, this is definitely a good way to start and map it out with getting your own pack. This was something really, really important to our family as well, was that we stand behind our products so much that you get to evaluate them risk-free. So we offer this complete line of mental wellness products. Again, it's just getting to the root and the base of feeling good so you can implement other things. And we have a 100% money back guarantee after 90 days for this. So to wrap it up, there's never been a better time to not only just feel like you, but with the way the world is right now, within inflation and burnout and poor time and people and families craving a slow, simple life, this trademarked company is no longer a startup. We're not a legacy company. There's room for tons of growth. And you can see that we're unique, right? That we have a huge market for this needed message and natural results for it and solutions for it. So I hope that this was helpful. If there are any questions on kids' health specifically, I know we didn't dive too much into that, but wanted to share the story of how we got started. I love this. I'm on lots of Amari products, including Happy Juice and Fundamentals. I went from a smoker and diet soda addict to a triathlete in 5 years on our products and programs. Love that transformation. What a story. So much more energy, no longer having afternoon crashes, sleeping better at night, more focus, hormones feeling balanced, less anxious feelings, so much more. My kids are happier to see me happier too. I love those stories. And you know what I really love about that too is I started taking these along with my daughter 6 years ago. But truly, if you're a parent listening to this, and we will do anything for our kids, right? And I love that message and quote floating around social media right now about so many parents saying, I would die for my kids, but would you actually live for them? And if we don't fill our cup up, how do we pour out and give all day long, right? So don't forget to take care of you because your kids will see that. You set the tone for your home, and it just creates a happy family and a happy environment then. Any questions? I'll stay on for a quick minute about opportunity, kids' health. Thank you so much for joining us otherwise. I hope that this was helpful. Talk to the person who invited you here about deeper questions and details on what this would look like attaching this brand to you. It's an amazing, amazing community, and you will find just joy, happiness, and health here, and tons of learning and growth. All right, everybody. If there aren't any other questions, I'm going to let you go. And thank you so much. Have a beautiful night.